Hello, my name is Jesse Rochelle. I'm the Associate Director in the Student Financial Services Department. We're also known as the Bursar Office. Our department does all billing for tuition, fees, and related charges. We do collections for all payments, including payment plans. We process financial aid overpayments, and any other account overpayment is refunds. We process third-party sponsored billing, which is any external entity paying your bill, such as an employer, military payer, or organization requiring invoicing. Our office also has VA educational benefits. We apply those. And we have student debt management. All of our services can be accessed through your My UCCS student portal online. To access the student portal, go to the uccs.edu, select Tools, then click on My UCCS portal. Once logged into the portal, our services can be located under the three-line hamburger menu in the upper right corner. Select the Student Financials Bursar tab. Once on this page, you can access all services related to your student account. Under the View and Pay Your Bill option, you can view your bill and make payments online. The first important date I want you to know for the fall semester is we're going to load your tuition and fee charges on July 22nd. UCCS accepts all major debit and credit cards, as well as e-check for online payments. We encourage you to pay with an e-check to avoid paying a service fee. Paying online with an e-check is the same as mailing or dropping off a paper check in person. Simply use the information from the bottom of your paper check to submit payment. Please note, if you choose to pay with a debit or credit card, our payment servicer charges a 2.85% service fee, both for online or in-person transactions. The next important date for the fall semester is on August 16th. August 16th is the day the financial aid will start posting your scholarships, grants, and student loans to your student account. Billing statements can also be located under the View and Pay Your Bill tile. On August 18th, we will send out the e-bill notification. Please note, UCCS does not mail paper bills. Bills are only delivered online in the My UCCS student portal, and notices are sent to the uccs.edu email account. Authorized payers, which will be covered later, can also access billing online and receive billing notifications to their email address provided. Here at UCCS, we charge tuition based on the total number of credit hours earned, to include transfer credits into UCCS. Our freshman-sophomore rate is a reduced rate that's the same rate regardless of degree program and is applicable for students with less than 60 credit hours. Our junior-senior rates are specific to the college in which the degree program is offered and is applicable for students with 60 or more credit hours. Please note that the tuition rate will change once 60 or more credit hours are earned. College Opportunity Fund, known as COF, is the state of Colorado's portion towards your undergraduate tuition costs. To be eligible for COF, you must be classified as a Colorado resident for tuition purposes and an undergraduate student. There are 2 steps to apply the $116 per credit hour to your student account. Step 1. In order to apply for COF, students have to go to the College Opportunity Fund website, and the URL is at the bottom of the screen. Just type in cof.college-assist.org, and to apply for COF, you just have to put in your student name, date of birth, and your social security number. Wait about 2 to 3 business days for your application to go through, then you're done with step 1. For step 2, In order to authorize your COF and have the COF take off $116 a credit hour, you have to log into your My UCCS student portal, select the Student Financials Bursar tab, then click on the tile that says Authorize COF. The next steps to authorize your COF, you just follow the steps. Select the term, for example, fall of 2024, and select Update Authorization. Click on Authorize, select Submit, click on Confirm, and you'll be ready for your $116 to be taken off your account per credit hour. Now, important note, the College Opportunity Fund amount for the fall semester might change, but for right now it's $116 a credit hour. If you have an overpayment on your student account, such as excess financial aid, you can authorize the refund to be direct deposited into your bank account. If you choose to set up direct deposit refunding, you can do this by your My UCCS student portal, click on the Student Financials Bursar tab, then select the tile that says Authorize Direct Deposit. We run direct deposit refunds every weekday, Monday through Friday. If you do not choose to set up direct deposit refunding, your refund will default to a paper check refund that we mail out once a week, every Friday. To finish setting up your direct deposit refund account, select which account you want the refund to go into, whether it's your checking or savings account. Just type in your bank's routing number and your account number. Again, another important date that I mentioned earlier, the financial aid disbursement date is going to be August 16th. That's the day the financial aid department will start to disperse your scholarships, grants, and student loans. And if that refund were to pay off your total balance due, and you set up direct deposit refunding, that refund will go right into your bank account, or it will just default to a paper check refund. Set up an authorized payer, such as a parent or family member. To gain access to online billing and payments, select Authorize Others to view and pay your bill in your My UCCS student portal under the Student Financials Bursar tab. Please note, authorized payer access does not grant access for the payer to call or email with UCCS regarding account details or questions. To communicate with UCCS directly, the student must complete the FERPA consent to release as well. Submit the payer's details and create a login name to share with the payer. An email confirmation will be sent to the authorized payer to create a password. You can create as many authorized payers as you wish. Authorized payers will have their own login to view and pay the bill, and they will also receive all billing notifications at the email address provided. Authorized payers can view statements and account activities. They can also submit payment online on behalf of the student if they wish. The payment options are the same as the student's My UCCS portal options. So for an authorized payer, e-check is recommended to submit payment without a fee. If you choose to select a debit or credit card, there is a 2.85% fee assessed by our payment servicer. Our tuition due date for the fall semester is September 12th. That is the day you can pay in full, but it's also known as the census date, which is the last day to drop full semester courses with 100% refund. If you do not drop online in your My UCCS student portal by this date, you are responsible for the full cost of the tuition and fees. Now, important reminder, be sure to know each of your courses' census date, because that's going to be the last day you can drop the class for 100% refund. Now, you can pay in full by September 12th, but we offer a payment plan. If you choose to enroll in a payment plan, go to your My UCCS student portal, just click on the tile that says Enroll in a Payment Plan, and this is the student view. Now students, if you set up authorized payers, that authorized payer can also enroll in a payment plan through their Nelnet Quick Pay login on your behalf. The payment plan is an auto deduction payment plan that requires a $45 non-refundable fee at the time of enrollment. The payment plan fee will be deducted from the account used during sign-up. We offer two different payment plans for the fall semester. The first payment plan is the 4-pay plan. And however you pay the $45 payment plan enrollment fee, that's what account you set up to be automatically deducted from on the 20th of each month. So for example, the 4-pay plan, if you'll notice the availability dates, it's available July 22nd when we load fall balances, and you have up until August 19th to enroll in the 4-pay plan. And that's because the auto deductions will start to occur on August 20th, and then September 20th, October 20th, and November 20th. We also offer a 3-pay plan for the fall semester, and the availability dates for the 3-pay plan is July 22nd, and you have up until September 12th, which is our payment due date. So if you're not ready to pay in full by September 12th, always keep in mind you can enroll in the 3-pay plan, and the first auto deduction will not occur until September 20th, and then October 20th, and November 20th. To request our office to process third-party sponsored billing on your behalf, you need to submit a sponsored billing request form in the My UCCS student portal. Reminder, third-party sponsored billing is for any external entity paying your bill, such as an employer, military payer, or organization requiring invoicing. If you are using veteran benefits, such as voc rehab or the GI Bill, you do need to complete the Veteran Benefit Enrollment, the REV form, in your My UCCS student portal under the Records and Registration tab. You will be required to submit the sponsored billing request form every term you want UCCS to invoice your sponsor for tuition and fee costs. Select the sponsor or type in your sponsor's name if they're not on the list. Next step, directly attach your sponsor billing letter or approval from your sponsor within the request form. Acknowledge all the terms and conditions, and then sign the form and click Submit. If you're going to utilize the VA educational benefits, you will end up uploading your documentation in the Records and Registration tab in your student portal. Click on the tile called Veteran Benefit Enrollment, known as the REV. Then you select the benefit that you're going to use. We'd recommend you going to the Veteran and Military Affairs website and utilizing their how-to videos. Very helpful videos to show you how you can submit your request for enrollment verification, the REV. And to get to their website, it's military.uccs.edu. Please see the information on the screen. This is the contact information for the Veteran and Military Affairs Office. If you have any questions, please give them a call at 719-255-3253 or send them an email at military@uccs.edu. Authorized payer access does not grant access to discuss the bill or details of the student account. FERPA, the Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, the consent form is required and will be verified for all communications with UCCS. In order to set up FERPA, simply go to your My UCCS student portal, select the Records and Registration tab, select the tile called FERPA Consent to Release, and to complete your FERPA form, put in the authorized third party's first name or last name and make sure to include the authorization phrase, and you can make it financial records only, academic records only, or all education records. But whoever you allow access to in your FERPA, they're going to always have to remember to provide the authorization phrase to any of the offices they choose to contact at UCCS. And if they send us an email, they'll need to send the authorization phrase. If they call us on the phone, we'll need it, or if they just stop by our office in person. Without that authorization phrase, and if their name's not on FERPA, we cannot give out any of your information to anybody besides the student. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to us at the contact information shown. Also, we advise you to check out our website by going to bursar.uccs.edu, and you can always utilize our bill estimator to figure out exactly how much it's going to cost for your upcoming semester here at UCCS. Just simply click on the link that says Estimate Your Bill. Thank you and welcome to UCCS.